afternoon. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while. My name is Kweku Darfoor, the managing attorney here with Darfoor Law Firm. Our main office is located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we practice personal injury throughout the state of Florida, including North Florida, Central Florida, and South Florida as well. Today, I'm going to be discussing and talking to you about how to choose the right personal injury attorney, okay? And you want to stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you one red flag that if you hear this or if you sense this, you should go somewhere else, okay? I've been practicing as a personal injury attorney for the last 9 years. Our firm does exclusive personal injury. That means we only work on personal injury cases. We don't have family law cases we work on. We don't do immigration. We don't do criminal law. So that gets me to my first point in how to choose your personal injury attorney. You want to look for someone that is specialized and experienced, right? With the expertise in personal injury. So for instance, you get in an accident, a family friend says, hey, call this guy, he's an attorney, he's a friend of mine or a family member, and you give him the call. You want to ask them, okay, what's your experience in personal injury? Are you exclusive to personal injury? How many cases have you actually litigated? How many cases have you taken to trial? Have you ever won a jury verdict? You want to understand what their expertise is so that you don't end up having an attorney that happens to take personal injury cases, but they really specialize in criminal law or family law or immigration law. And so when things get dicey in your case, since they're not as nuanced and don't do this day in and day out, they may be a problem for them in figuring out how to navigate that aspect of your case. Whereas if you chose an attorney that specializes in your area, it's highly likely that the problem that arises, they have dealt with that problem before or that kind of problem and have a solution or have a way to craft a way out of that situation for you. So pay mind to that when you are choosing which personal injury attorney to retain. Another thing that you want to look out for is reputation and client testimonials. These go a long way, right? Reputation within the bar, the plaintiff's bar, reputation within the community, and reputation among business owners. You want to get someone that has a great reputation, is known as a professional, their firm is customer oriented. You don't want someone that people don't have good things to say about them, whether it's the plaintiff's bar or whether it's the wider community. You want to pay attention to what kind of things are being said about that firm and that lawyer that you hire on reviews, Google reviews, on their website, on other platforms reviews. What are our past clients saying about them, their results, their attention to detail, their customer service? All of those things are important and vital because that's going to tell you how they're going to handle you and handle your case when the time comes, okay? The next thing that you want to pay attention to is communication and accessibility. Not all firms have great communication and are accessible. Sometimes you have to go through multiple layers just to speak to your attorney or the person handling your case. And the further removed they are from your case, the least likely they are to know about the critical information and really be able to tell you what can help your case, what can hurt your case. Your attorney or the person responsible for your case is going to be able to tell you the things that can hurt your case, the things that you shouldn't do, the things you should look out for, and the things that will help your case, right? Things, very simple things. Sometimes keeping a diary, they'll tell you to keep a journal so that you don't forget what happened, the first day, the day of the accident, the couple days after, the couple weeks after, because sometimes these cases take many months and sometimes even years to resolve. And you want to make sure that accessibility and communication is there. You also want to make sure that they're communicating to you about your case and how it's developing, right? Offers that are made, defenses that the insurance company have or the defendant, and roadblocks and obstacles that may impede you from getting the most value of your case, such as prior accidents or prior injuries. And you want to make sure that, all of that is in an open line of communication for you. Now, one of the things that I'm going to mention that is a little tricky is the legal fees, right, and cost and the payment structure, right? In personal injury, we have basically kind of the same payment structure amongst attorneys. It's 33% and then it increases up to 40% depending on certain things, right? But you want to be careful about lawyers that are charging a deep discount to take your case. It could tell you two things. One, they're not that good because most attorneys that are good at their craft, just not even attorneys but professionals, don't need to reduce their fee to attract clients. The second thing is that they may not pay as much attention and detail to your case because they don't stand to really, get the same that they would from another type of client, or they wouldn't generate the same kind of revenue for their firm. So they may, not pay attention to certain details. But be mindful and be careful for firms or referral agencies that promise to take a deep discount to take your case, because that should tell you something. Now, the number one red flag that I will tell you about is promises from the firm or the client about results. If you hear this, run and don't look back, because in personal injury there is no guaranteed result. No attorney can tell you that they're going to take your case to trial and guarantee that you have a slam dunk case you're going to win. You have a jury that is made up of people. You have different things that may develop during the course of the case that they just didn't know at the beginning, right? So there's no way that they can have a crystal ball and tell you that this is going to be the result of your case. Okay, you need somebody that can give you a case assessment and strategy going forward. How do they intend to deal with your case, handle your case, and move it through one phase to another, whether it's pre-litigation or litigation. Those are the things that you must look out for when hiring the right personal injury attorney. Again, my name is Kweku Darfoor. If you think that you have a possible case and we can help you out with it, we have a form right down below. Go ahead and fill it out and we will get back to you. Also, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe link down below if you found this video helpful, and you'll be notified of our future videos.